Yo, another video. Hey, my name is Rice. This is the channel where we talk about Bitcoin and other things surrounding the cryptocurrency space. So, boy, this one's a little frustrating, man, doing this video. So, past few days, past week in Bitcoin. So I mean, we hit a crazy new all-time high, as you guys know, or you may not know, but you should know if you're in this space looking at this video. We hit $58,000 as a new all-time high. Hit $1 trillion market as an asset for the market as far as Bitcoin goes, and then. As we all knew, a correction was coming, or excuse me, the media is calling it a crash, the Bitcoin crash. So we had a dip or a correction, or if you want to call it a crash, that's fine too. So it dropped down or fell to about, it was under 44,000. Actually, it was 43,000. It was like 43,005 something like that. But anyway, so it was a crazy drop, like the biggest drop we've seen in what, a year, I think, maybe even longer than that. So it's also being called the sell-off, and the reason why it's being called the sell-off is because a lot of people, when it topped out at 58, they started selling as soon as they started to see the price dip or correct. So that's the frustrating part about this video. So I've talked to people personally, and okay, one guy, I'll give you an example. I won't say his name, of course, but one guy, I was talking to him about buying Bitcoin. This is at like 25,000, 26, 27,000. So it's before even Bitcoin hit all-time high of 30K. So he's been stacking sats, and he's been, stockpiling his Bitcoin for a while now. And he cashed out everything at $58,000. And I was just like, bro, why would you do that? And he was like, because the price was dropping. So I was like, oh my God. So I was just trying to make him understand, you're never going to be able to buy in at that price again. And he was like, well, it's fine. It's dropping now. I'll just buy it when it drops low. And I was like, he's like, I'll buy it before it goes back up. And I'm like, no, you don't understand. You were buying it at like 25, 26, 27,000. And now you're going to sell it at 58. Okay, you made your profit, but you're going to jump back in and buy it at, what is it at right now? It's at $48,000 right now and climbing. So you're not actually, okay, you made gains, but you're not really making gains because, okay, there's predictions that it's going to skyrocket past that 58K to freaking, I'm hearing 65, 70,000, right? That's like the low estimates for predictions right now. So what's going to happen, and it happens all the time, guys, I promise you. I've even done it when I first started out in Bitcoin years ago. So yeah, because I was in college, I was young, and I was just looking at the money and just, grab the bag and get out of the market. But anyway, so what's going to happen, what that guy's going to do, and a lot of people are probably doing right now, is, okay, they sold everything, or they made a profit, right? So then they're going to buy back in, right, at 47 or 44 or whatever it is, that they're 48, 49, whatever they're buying back in, because they're waiting for the price to go down, and that's not going to happen. I think we're in the point of a price reversal right now. So that, okay, the market is volatile. So of course, if it's going to skyrocket like that, like a candlestick like that, which shoots up to 58K, I expected a correction. Honestly, I don't think I said it in the video, but I predicted it to go down. I didn't think it was going to go below 40K. So I think I said like 41, 42,000, and it dropped down to 43. So it was very, very close. I knew a correction was coming. I had a bag. I texted like so many people, like, yo, keep a bag on the side for this correction. I had a bag on the side just for it when it dropped. I was hoping it was going down like 41, 42K, but 43, anything below 45 is sweet right now. But so getting back on to what I was saying, so yeah, you're never going to be able to buy back in at that price that you bought in previously. So like, if you were in it at 20K and 30K and you sold a little bit and you took those profits and did something with it, okay, that's understandable. But for the noobs who are just selling everything and then buying, or they're buying back into the market, that's insane. You're going to end up losing money. You're trying to time the market. And even like I've said this, and I have said this in previous videos, even if you're an experienced trader or you're experienced with Bitcoin or crypto in general, like, it's still super, super hard to time the market, if at all. So like, I mean, I get it. I mean, I understand people are new to it and they just see the money and they saw it going up, and then as soon as they saw it go down, they got scared. But I mean, to people who've been in this market, this Bitcoin market for a while now, man, that volatility was nothing. Like, That's nothing. We were literally we were praying that it would go lower so that we could buy more of it. But yeah, man, it hurts my heart, man, because there's gonna be a lot of people wishing that they didn't sell off when it hit this little dip. There was a lot of FUD going on. FUD is fear, is an acronym for fear, uncertainty, and doubt. So I mean, Janet Yellen, the Treasury, she was saying that the amount of energy used to produce Bitcoin is staggering. Like, okay, like we don't have. I mean, don't get me started. All these factories and plants and stuff just. Oh my God, just polluting the earth. Anyway, so and they're working on that. They have like Musk and all these other companies are coming up with ways to use renewable energy in these factories to produce Bitcoin. I see a lot of them move to Texas, and I talked about that in my previous videos as well. But anyway, so yeah, like I was saying, guys, hodl and don't sell. Every time you sell, they buy. They're literally like just waiting for you to sell it so they can buy it up. Like, oh man, it's gonna be so. I'm watching just see how many people are like, damn, I wish I didn't sell my Bitcoin when it hit 58,000. I could have held it when it went to 75 or 80. Like, oh my gosh, man, it hurts my heart, man. Hurts my heart. I took advantage, but I'll say this: some people did take advantage of the dip. Some people I was talking to, and they were like, "Yeah, we're just waiting for it to dip, and we're gonna wait to see how low it gets." And they were asking me like, "How low do you think it's gonna go?" And I was telling them like, probably like 41, 42. I don't think it'll go below 40K, but you never know. But I was like 41, 42 sounds, about right. And then boom, it drops down to 43K. So those people who had their bag, just like me, waiting on the side for the dip or the correction or the crash, whatever you want to call it, we're going to be rewarded heavily, because this, oh my God, man, if in the community, the rumblings of what I'm hearing about, like this price reversal is crazy. Like, this is more in the technical analysis part of the video. So like, if you look at the charts, and I don't do too much TA or technical analysis where you're looking at the chart and I'm telling you, okay, you see this based on this and this, it's gonna go here. Like, I don't do too much of that. That's a little bit, that could be a little overwhelming for my viewers. I just want to basically, hey, this is what's going on. This is what I think is going to happen. This is something that could really affect the market price and stuff like that. I like to keep it simple, but yeah. As far as me personally, as far as where I think the price is going to go next, I think that we did bottom out. This was a huge correction, huge dip. So I can't see it going lower than 43K. We're already uptrending, and we're at what, 48K, a little bit more than 48K. I think that this price reversal is going to spark the next bull run, honestly. So yeah, I'm gonna say. I think, honestly, I'm going to say 65, 70K is the area I think we're going to be shooting for next, but we could well go beyond that. Like, I'm hearing news that this could be the greatest price reversal we've ever seen based off of this huge correction. But anyway, like, I'm going to keep this video short and sweet, guys. Do not sell your Bitcoin, man. Just keep stacking those sats. The price, we don't know where it's going to go. And like I said, they want you to sell. The corporations, the hedge funders, every time you sell, they buy it. They're not selling anything. Matter of fact, the Bitcoin miners for the past 2 months, I know I was about to end it, I got to say this. The Bitcoin miners, the ones who are actually mining the Bitcoin, for the past 2 months were selling. But all of a sudden, they stopped selling. They're holding all of a sudden. Is it because they're waiting for the price to go up? Like I told you guys in a previous video as well. I think it was my last video. Michael Saylor just purchased was it 1.9 billion worth of Bitcoin through MicroStrategy, which is insane. So the big the rich elite, the hedge funds, the corporations, they're not selling anything. They're holding for the long term. So every time you sell, just know you probably won't be able to buy back into the market at that price, which is probably going to leave a bad taste in your mouth as far as Bitcoin goes, because then you're not really making money. If anything, you're probably losing money. So just the best strategy that I can recommend, and I am not a financial advisor, is just to stack sats, hold it, and just keep stacking. Like I said, every time you sell it, I mean, I know you see the profits and it's enticing, but don't let your emotions get attached, man. Just keep stacking sats, because like I said, every time you sell it, they buy it and they're holding it. They're not selling it. But anyway, guys, stay safe out there. I'll hit you up later.